Hello, the biggest mistake most CDAP advisors do after applying to become a CDAP advisor is that waiting and doing nothing. And after that, when they get the approval, all of a sudden, a lot of stuff to do immediately, and they are losing a huge window of opportunity to use these 6 to 8 weeks of the application process to actually be prepared for that and launch out of the gate. So in this video, we are going to go through the 12 steps every CDAP advisor should do after applying to get the application. First, conditional landing page. You are able to say that you applied for CDAP and you are able to create a landing page and you're able to create a conditional landing page that we applied to become a CDAP advisor. These are the benefits. These are what qualified us, and basically creating a landing page you are able to use later for particular reasons. The second step here is to populate on that landing page a client explainer video. You can record a video 5 minutes to talk about what is CDAP, what is this program good for, who is eligible, and why they should work with you. That's going to be important for you to start working on your marketing even before you get CDAP advisor. Third one, early access request form. So basically you have a type form, jot form, something like that, and you just put that in the landing page, what you send to your clients, and you are asking if they need any information package from you or they want to get the fund, and they are going to be shortlisted for you. So basically you are building up your own little lead list, so when you become advisor, you are going to be able to let them know how to apply and submit their application. They are going to be listed with you to line up with these grants. The last one is an email campaign. So after you have the next week or the next step, you're going to create an email campaign. What that means is basically you are sending that to existing clients, friends and family, everybody, to be able to capture early access request form. If you don't do that, and if you become a advisor, then you are in the middle of nowhere, you don't know what to do, everything is coming so quickly. So let's do that in the first 4th week to have a decent segue to your clients. And it's important to do that because you can claim to your clients that you are the advisor, you are going to be the advisor, so they are not going to look for anybody else. Great. Next 4 weeks. The Digital Adoption Plan, DAP, is basically the activity you're going to do to perform the CDAP related obligations and get the $15,000 grants. So one thing what most people miss is a revenue strategy. You are not going to make your major revenue on the CDAP advisory services. You are going to build up 2 or 3 additional revenue streams after that, implementing those plans, manage the implementations of those plans if you are not implementing one of those projects, and third, generate monthly recurring service revenues out of that. So your CDAP plans are a land and expand strategy. You use the CDAP plans to create like a strategy for a client, and you're able to line up many jobs for you for the next 18 to 24 months. The next one is the offer. You have to create somewhat like an offer, what they're gonna get from you, what's the process, what's the obligation, and how this is gonna look like. That's your offer, that's your product. If it's not a product or an offer, you have to negotiate that one by one with all the clients, and they don't understand that. So it's basically what is your product for performing the CDAP program. If you are a member, you see all these life cycle journey with the assessment and the strategy plan and the digital solution plan and all that. You can use that for that reason. The next one is a DAP planning templates. So think about, you need to kind of create your own templates to start working with clients and be able to contain all these consulting work. Other than that, it's going to be just way more time, which is going to be a problem, because if you are spending 100 hours behind a CDAP plan, or you spend 25 hours, that's going to be a big difference on what's going to be your net hourly rate for those projects. So without templates, that's going to be not really scalable. Next one, proposal template. So think about, now you have the planning templates, you have the DAP offer, and you have the strategy. You are able to create a proposal with all the client explainer videos. So when you have a meeting with a client or a prospect, after that you're able to send a proposal like that. There is another video how to create a proposal, and there is another video how to create this first meeting. After week 8, when you are there, you almost on the finish line from the government, and they're gonna send you an email about a couple of questions. They're gonna reject you, no problem. There is a video how to appeal and how to give them information that you are eligible. But if you are good, week 8, you're gonna be somewhat like getting that approval. The DAP test run is important to do a complete digital adoption plan for your organization or for a friendly organization without going through the CDAP approval process. So in this case, by the time you are going to get the approval, you are going to have at least one plan when you've gone through. That's going to be important because after that you are going to start creating a lot of proposals, and if you haven't gone through one project at least like vaguely, it's going to be super hard to start like 3, 4, 5 projects immediately, and you are trial and error through that. So don't do that. The next one is a DAP client testimonial. So if you go through one client with the test run, that's going to be a testimonial. That's going to be one of the biggest portion. You're going to use it on your marketplace, because the next step is when you get approved, you have to set up your marketplace account. It's not so much to do. We have another video about that, how to make sure you set up right, but you're gonna have somewhat like a specific landing page. And if you're just talking about yourself, that's not gonna cut. But if you have like testimonials, yeah, I did that, that's gonna be like likely going to be winning those deals fairly quickly. The customers coming through the marketplace have no idea how to select the different digital advisors, so they are going to go after who give them more evidence. So basically, after you've gone through that, the last piece is now you have the landing page. You can finalize that. You can finalize your explainer video. You have somewhat like a lead capture form. Now let's spread over in LinkedIn, Facebook, email that you became advisor, and this is what they can learn about that, and this is how you can help them. So if you go through that in 12 weeks, you're gonna be set yourself for success. If you're just waiting, and you wait, oh, now I'm approved, and you start from scratch, by that time, you lose $45,000 per month not being able to do the first opportunities. Why $45,000? Because one CDAP program is $15,000. That's approximately 40 to 50 hours of work with a $300 hourly rate. That's based on our standard operating procedures. And if you have an advisor, they can do, or he can do like 3 of those per month. That's why the complete budget is $45,000. If you go through this process, day one, you get the approval, you are able to send the proposals, and you get these deals ready to roll, and you're able to execute those quickly. If you don't, and if you are trying to figure out and trial and error, it's like month goes by easily to be able to scale up this whole thing, and 6 months goes by, and now you are ready to roll, then just you left 6 by $45,000. So thank you very much. If you have any question, let me know in the chat, on the hub. And other than that, see you next week.